What's going on there, GoalChasers? Alright, so I'm up early, and can you guess what I'm about to do? I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with workout. That's because it's workout. I'm tired. I'm too tired to even think right now. So anyway, this morning is going to be a double header. I'm going to try something new I've never tried. I'm going to try OrangeTheory. I don't know if you have heard of it, where you from, whatever. I've heard of it. I heard of it a long time ago, and it looks pretty interesting. And with my insurance, I get, I want to say 4 to 6 classes a month. So I figured I might as well take advantage. I'm paying the money. Might as well take advantage of all the things it offers. So there's CrossFit, F45, Pilates. I got a Pilates class signed up for next week. Never did Pilates before. So, and I'm gonna take you with me, if they let me. So today, like I said, it's a double header. So I'm gonna do the OrangeTheory at 7:30, which I'm getting ready for now. And after that, then I'm gonna go do the F45 class with my sister. You know, it's good to, everybody show motivation. It's always so good to have somebody you can work out with who motivates you, and hopefully I motivate her, I don't know, but just seeing her so happy and having fun doing this stuff is very motivational. So, you find somebody like that, or I guess it's not easy to find somebody like that, but it's working for me, and it's working for, anybody who needs that kind of motivation, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so we're gonna work out, have fun, laugh, joke, you know how we roll. And then after that, we'll just continue this on as a vlog. I got a couple things I wanna do today. I wanna get a pair of headphones for this Spartan. Last Spartan, I got really irritated with the ones I had on. They were the Beats, some kind of new Beats, Power Beats, something like that. They were the workout ones, but I didn't like the way they sat on my ear. And when I put my hat on, I couldn't really get my hat on right because they had the ear clip thing, and I don't know. And then I was frustrated after the run because I was trying to, make a video, and people kept wanting to come sit over by me and talk while I'm talking to the camera. So I just packed everything up and made it a trunk talk. And while I did that, I forgot the headphones. So that's what I get. I guess it's karma, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my attitude, I guess it caused that. I don't know, but I forgot them, and I wasn't too mad that I forgot them. So I wasn't gonna go back because I'm sure they weren't gonna be there. So I'm looking for something that's gonna be, that's gonna work. All this technology out here, and I'm always looking for something that works. And when I find it, I stick to it and I use it like crazy. So no matter how old it gets, I'm just gonna continue to use it because it works. So I'm still in pursuit of that. The other ones I had, I do have some Beats headphones. I don't know which ones they are, but they're the Buds, and they got a little ear clip. Those are really good. I really like those for in the gym. The noise cancellation is good. Really, really good earbud. But the ones I got, I believe I bought them refurbished. And after probably about, I don't know, a few months, they started acting funny. And so like now, they act real funny, like there's interference or something like that. So when I'm in the gym, I'm working out, I can have the phone sitting on the equipment and they'll just go out, or they'll just stop working, or it'll just sound like they'll just blink in and out, and it's really frustrating because, for things that I do, I really want to be, zoned out, just in my music. And when, something messes that up, it kind of takes you out the zone. So I need a replacement, and I need one now. So we're gonna go to Best Buy. We're gonna check out what they got. I got my eyes on these Shocks, open ear headphones, air conduction or something like that headphones. I don't know. And the only reason why they seem like they'd be a good look is because they sit on the ear. I did try them on, and they have really good sound. And so I'm looking for some good sound, especially for these obstacle course runs. I do want the transparency because you want to hear your surroundings, especially with all the people around you, all the stuff that's going on. You don't want to be totally closed off to the world because something might happen. Somebody might fall on you, or you might, whatever, it could be something that you need to avoid, and people are saying something you can't hear. Because I know the noise cancellation on the beats, outstanding. You can't hear nothing. And I go to some gyms where the music is real loud. As soon as I cut on that noise cancellation, you can't hear a thing. So that's a good thing for those. But I think for the obstacle course runs, I do need that transparency mode. And so we're gonna go check that out. And after that, then I'm gonna work on doing this podcast. So busy day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a great day. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a great day. So without further ado, let's go check out this OrangeTheory. Hopefully they let me bring my camera in there so that we can see, what they got planned for it, Now, before we even get into that, I do have my Meta glasses. So wherever I can use these and get some of that first person POV footage, I will be using this probably when I'm shopping at Best Buy. Because I don't work out with glasses on, so that ain't gonna happen. But I'm gonna try to take the camera in there, point it up, and show myself doing the OrangeTheory workout, whatever it is. I don't even know what to expect when I go in there. I just heard it's hard, and that's enough to get me to go there. That probably didn't sound good. Let's just go. Yeah. All right, we're here. We're at OrangeTheory. I got here on time. They said to get here 15 minutes early. And so I'm a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna see if I can take you in there first. Of course, I gotta go in there and ask first, just so I don't get in trouble on my first day. So I'm gonna go in here, see if I can take you in here and see what they got going on. And then we'll see how it goes. If I can't, then I'll just let you know how it went. All right. All right, as you can see, I wasn't able to bring my camera in there. They was like, no cameras, no camera phones. You had to put your phone in a cubby, just because they had some issues, I guess, in the past. And so, I respect that. You respect it, whatever establishment's rules, so you can continue to go back to those establishments. And, it's all good. But I was able to get some video of the equipment. The people were extremely nice. When I went in there was a sign that said they welcomed me by name, which was crazy, what I'm saying? And I'm sure they do that to, all the first timers that come in there. And then you see your name up on the screens, and you see your name on the screens of all the equipment. You just pick your name, and it'll show your heart rate, and you try to get these points, splat points, and all that stuff. So it was really good. The class was really good. It's basically a HIIT class. They give you a heart rate monitor. I thought you had to buy one, but they give you one for the class, and they put it on you, and you go and do your thing. And then you can see on each of the pieces of equipment, like where your heart rate's at, where you compare with everyone else in the class. And it's me versus me, so of course I'm trying to get whatever points I'm trying to get. I think they said like everyone is trying to get like 12 splat points, which I got 2, but it was my first day, and they had us work out on the treadmill, and I'm still not ready for the treadmill. So I did run a little bit, but then once I started feeling some pain, and I was like, all right, let me chill out. Because like I said, I'm saving that pain for the competition, for the Spartan. If I gotta be in pain, I might as well get paid for it, not paid, but I might as well get, a medal for it, and go through all the obstacles and all that stuff, and then be in pain, not come to a class and then be in pain and then have to cancel what I had planned that I already paid for. So I just walked. I walked, and it had it at an incline, and I still got a good workout, but they split the class in half, so it was half was that cardio session and the other half was like a circuit training. So it was really good. I really liked it. So now we're gonna go to this F45 class because I got energy like that, obviously, you know. But I'm gonna go up there, meet up with my sister and do that class and actually meet up with my team because I got a team, the F45 team, that we're gonna go do this Spartan Super tomorrow. So meet up with them, see what the plan is for tomorrow. I can take my camera in there, so you know, get a little video of that, and then I need to go get some headphones. Now I did bring a set of headphones that I just bought yesterday. They were some Monster, I don't know what they was called. They was trash though. They were not good, and they kept falling out my ears. They didn't sound that great, and it just no. So I'm in pursuit of the perfect headphones again. Here we go, you know, but those didn't work out too good. But again, we're going to Best Buy. Hopefully these ones that I saw online are good, the Shocks or whatever, so we'll see. But all right, let's go. Back, TNT back. All right, got some questions for my sister. All right, that 45 class was no joke. What part of your body is already threatening revenge?
My back.
Why? What's wrong?
Because I tried to do burpees last class. But it was good though. I got my feet off the ground. I could jump. I look like Mike.
Like Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Energy-wise. Energy-wise, during these workouts, now that you've been on Semiglutide for a bit.
So to be honest, last week I felt tired. I think because the workouts were good. They were good, so the days off, I was like, I'm tired. But I've been waking up. I can't sleep past 6:30, which is disrespectful because I don't start work till nighttime. So I can't sleep past 6:30 because I'm up and ready to go. So I guess my energy level is better.
Any new foods and meals you've added or kicked to the curb since you started this journey?
I've been kicking food to the curb. I've been fighting for my life to eat, okay? Let me tell you. I'm fighting for my life to eat. I'm a big girl and I be forcing myself to eat. I'm like, this is a whole new world. A whole new world. That's Disney.
No.
It's a princess because I'm a princess. I'm a queen, bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the biggest difference you notice in yourself since starting Semiglutide, physically and or mentally?
The food, like even if I am hungry, I can drive past every single fast food restaurant and I'll be like, ugh, that doesn't sound good, doesn't look good, it sounds greasy, it sounds heavy, and I'll go home and I'll just have a salad and I'll be cool. When before, if I was in the streets and I was hungry, I would stop anywhere. I was like having a hard time trying to decide which one sound more delicious.
Salad or what?
I like salad.
Salad or greasy food?
No, before I started, I was debating which fast food place to stop at, which one sound more delicious, and now all of them sound nasty.
You know they bogus because they be doing this, right? Like F45, right? Pizzeria, Jack and the Crack, and Del Taco.
Yeah.
The Habit over there, Taco Bell. They bogus as hell. And they know I'm hungry.
But none of them sound good.
Yeah, I don't be tripping though. That's
Yeah.
cool. It's all good. If you could name this workout from today, what would you name it?
Rough. It was good. It was good.
No. If you could give it a movie title, what would you name it? Let's say Menace to Society.
Menace to Society.
Just because I like that movie, man. Because it was kind of hard. But it wasn't as hard as last Friday.
Shit,
that one was fighting for your life. Right?
Last Friday was an eye for an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
I don't know what today was. It wasn't as hard as last Friday. That one. But today was, I don't know. Can we do a song? Can we do DMX? Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop.
I'm gonna go with that,
yeah.
Yeah, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood.
Man, I heard him praying.
Yeah. And then I need a joke. I don't even know no jokes anymore.
I don't know, but that curb in the street one was funny.
Yeah, but I need a new one. What the
Are you gonna cut my stomach off in the video? But let me tell you, my stomach getting smaller. Don't be jealous.
Oh, that's good enough for me. All right. If you're out there doing your thing, keep chasing those goals. Embrace the pain. Oh no, I'm about to go to the store. Never mind, this ain't over. So
you're
say bye.
vlogging at the store?
Yeah, I'm about to go to Best Buy. I need to get some new headphones.
I bet you he don't.
No. Oh, I don't. But
I bet you don't.
I do. I'm about to go to the store. All right, as you can see, I got Best Buy in the background. All right, so we're gonna just get some little first-person video of me going in here and getting some headphones. I'm gonna look and see if there's any other ones that look even better than these Shocks ones, but it looks like those will be the ones that probably will end up getting, but we'll see, but yeah, I got the Meta glasses on. I love these things. And they're prescription, so I got the prescription, all that. So if you wear glasses and you want some cool glasses that do a lot of stuff, and I don't even use them for all the stuff they do, but it's just like having a pair of glasses that it's like having a nice car that does everything you need it to do and everything you want it to do, and even things you wanted it to do and you didn't know you wanted it to do. So, I ain't gonna do no review or nothing like that. They're just really cool, really, really cool. And like I said, I'm about to go get first person video footage from my glasses. Like, who does that? But I guess a lot of people do it now, but yeah, let's go get it. All right. All right, I'm back from Best Buy. Best Buy used to be a little better. It used to be my little Disneyland, but now it's, it is what it is. They have more stuff than they used to. At one point, I thought they were going out of business, honestly. But it looks like they're getting stuff back in there. And I like to cruise the aisles, and as you can see, I checked out the different brands of headphones, the Sonys, the Boses, the JBLs. There was quite a few different brands that were there, and of course the Shocks, the ones I came there for. And I'm a little disappointed with myself, but excited at the same time, because when I go shopping, I don't stick to the script. Is what happens a lot of times. But how you like the footage from the Meta glasses? That's pretty cool. But I'm trying to avoid talking about what happened. So anyway, let's get to it. I ended up buying 2 pairs of headphones. All right, so I figured I need a pair of headphones for my challenges. One that would be like open ear, so it would be the Shocks. So got those. The Shocks Open Fit 2. So we'll test these out, and I'm not gonna do like these full-on reviews and all that stuff. I don't do that stuff no more, or I don't even try. You know, I'll let you know if it works, if it doesn't. If it works for me, if it doesn't, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not doing all that extra. You know, I'm easy. You know. So anyway, so I got these, and I'm excited to use these tomorrow during the Spartan. Hopefully they don't fall out my ear or fall off my ears or get damaged and the obstacles I'll be doing. And I'll have a review of how good they are for doing a Spartan tomorrow. And I also got a pair of these Sony Link Buds Fit. So let me tell you why I got these. I got these because they look a lot like those Beats Fit headphones. They look a lot like those, and I like those. These cost less, and I'm hoping that they stay in my ear like those did. And I've had Sony headphones in the past. I've had the over-the-ear ones, and I've had earbuds before, and they're always good quality. They're always good sound, always good noise cancellation. And so I generally don't buy things twice. It's just a thing for me, unless it's like really, really good, which I have bought those. I gotta get the name of them. I don't know, the Beats, they're not the Power Beats, but the Beats Fit, whatever. I bought probably about 3 pairs of those because they're so good. But this last pair just really just were not good. When they connect to my phone, but I don't know what the interference. I don't know if it's because they're refurbished. I'm assuming that's what it is, because they're refurbished and they must not have been repaired very well. So they would it just seems like it'd be a lot of interference. I'd be listening to music and it just cut off and then it cut back on, and I'm like, what in the world is going on? And you know, I tried those little cheap ones I bought, and they stay connected the whole time. Now, even though they couldn't stay in my ear, they stay connected to the phone the whole time. So I'll give them that. And so I think what it is it's the earbuds, and I just don't feel like buying or spending that money to buy another pair of those. And so I bought these because I wanted to get 2 pair. And so these were cheaper, and I know Sony has a good quality. They have good quality, so I'm hoping these replace my Beats, and these are like my new thing. So we will see. So what I haven't told you was I forgot that today is weigh-in day, so I need to go ahead and weigh in. We don't do Big Back Weigh-in Wednesday anymore. I guess I don't like their name anymore. Someone commented on one of my, I think it was a TikTok or something, and was like, I guess the big back isn't as big anymore, and I probably shouldn't use that term anymore for my videos. And I usually don't care about what people say, but that kind of hit home, you know. I was kind of like, you know what? I was looking at some of my old pictures, and then I looked at some of my current pictures, and I was like, you know, they kind of got a point. Like, some things you kind of got to let go. And I think I'm going to let that go. So it's just going to be a weigh-in Friday. No more Big Back. and no more Wednesday. It's no more BBW. It's just weigh-in Friday. And I've been weighing in every other Friday now because, again, I'm not really big on the weigh-ins anymore. I've been really focusing on more so the toning and trying to get more of a toned physique. The weight, I think, as far as what I weigh, I'm fine with that weight. And my last weigh-in was 280 pounds. So if I stayed at 280 pounds, I'm fine with that. I would just like, you know, everything to be more toned and more cut, and I'd be fine with that. You know, I don't want to get too small, and I don't want to get skinny. You know, and I don't want, of course, I don't want loose skin. So, or lots of loose skin, and so yeah, I'm happy with the progress I've made, and I'm not upset or mad at all at where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna weigh in just to see where I'm at, and I don't know if I would call this maintenance, with that I'm in a maintenance kind of phase of this, because there are changes that I still would like to make, but I will say that the weigh-ins aren't so important as they were in the beginning. In the beginning, that they stressed me out. As with anybody who's on a weight loss journey, weigh-ins stress you out, and you know, there's people who will weigh in every day. There's people who will weigh in every meal. There's people who will weigh in every 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get caught up in that scale will make you lose your mind. And so I'm trying to definitely take my focus off of that and focus more on how I feel and how I feel I look. Not so much how other people feel I look, but how I feel I look, how I fit in my clothes, and just, you know, how I carry myself. So that's more my goal now. You know, it's just getting to where I feel I want to be. And so let's get to this weigh-in and see what it looks like. All right.